wanted to make a video talking about basically the three things that I wish I had known when I first started working out. I have gone through a lot. I started working out, it was 3.5 years ago now. And I just decided one day, all right, I gotta get in shape, let's go. And I jumped on a treadmill and elliptical and just would go. That was it. I had decided that I was good enough. And I spent so much time, wasted really so much time, that I could have been so much more efficient at it. And had I known even just these three simple things, I mean, there's more to it, but it really boils down to this. So wanted to give you my words of wisdom, having gone through all this, and now being a personal trainer, really understanding the importance of all of this. And so the first thing is nutrition. Sounds like, duh, Katie, like, we all know that, but it really is so important. Like I said, when I first started, I was like, oh, I'll just jump on a treadmill and work on it for an hour and then eat whatever I want. Because if I'm working out, that justifies me eating anything. I can have ice cream, cookies, cake. Baked goods are clearly my downfall. But, you know, having anything, and it didn't matter to me because I was working out, and that was fine. And yes, because I was working out so long, I was burning calories, but it was not in a healthy way. And so, if a thing I can impart to you is work on your nutrition. So there are 6 classes of nutrients. So you have your carbs, fats, proteins, and then you have your vitamins, minerals, and then water. That is another thing that is so important. And so I'm going to start with the first 3. So carbs, fats, and proteins, they're considered your energy nutrients. They're the ones that actually allow your body to function, because you need to have those nutrients in your body. And so examples of some good carbs are like oats, brown rice, sweet potatoes, things like that. Proteins, just gotta stop saying really gotta work on that. Chicken, fish, so tilapia or tuna are some great examples of proteins. And then fats, any nuts or oils or avocados are great too. I love peanut butter. So yeah, those are your energy proteins and some good examples of them to have. Now water, so important. Even your body is mostly made up of water. The majority of your body is water. It's like 60% or something. And so even your muscles are more than 70% water. And so if you don't give your body enough water, it's gonna not work well for you. You need to use that water to help transfer stuff around. And so make sure you drink enough water. Very important. So that's my number 1 is your nutrition. Learn about it if you don't know anything about it. I know there's the whole thing of if it fits your macros, and so your macros are your carbs, proteins, and fats. I honestly don't really know much about that because I don't track anything, but I know it works well for some people. So if you want to do research on that, go for it, but just learn about nutrition. It's really important and will help you so much in the long run. So number 2, stretching. I never realized, like I said, jump on the treadmill, do my thing, and go back home. And that was it. And I used to dance. I danced from when I was 3 years old through college. I danced at college and then got out of school. I tried taking a class and it just wasn't working out with my schedule, so I ended up stopping, which is fine. But I stretched every single day when I was dancing, and I had great flexibility, amazing flexibility. And now that I was just doing that without any stretching, just running or whatever I was doing, I am now working so hard to get back to getting my flexibility back. And you always want to stretch an already warmed up muscle. So don't jump into the gym and just start like stretching right away. You want to, if you're going to warm up, so if you're doing sports and activities where flexibility is important, such as dancing or running or ice skating, I don't know. You want to it's typically recommended that you warm up before you perform the sport, but you want to do it after your warm-up phase. So you're going to want to do your warm-up and then do your stretching. So whenever I go for a run, I will walk for about 10 minutes, then stretch, and then start my run. And yes, it takes time, and I understand that we don't all have tons of time, but if you work on that, you'll be able to do so much more. Now, if you're doing something like lifting, like weightlifting, or any other sport that focuses on strength, like muscular strength and power and endurance, research suggests that you perform your stretching phase after you perform the activity because you need those tighter muscles. So you do your warm-up, you do your workout, however long your workout is for that day, and your cool down and stretching after your workout. So that was number 2, is the importance of stretching. You want to keep those muscles limber and loose, and it'll help out so much more later. So that's 2 of them. My last one is number 3, motivation. It's like, yeah, again, Katie, duh, like you're not telling us anything important, but finding that motivation will help you stick to it. And the problem is, I get asked all the time, what makes you actually want to go to the gym? Like, why do you go? What motivates you to get in there? And the problem is, I can tell people what my motivation is, but it won't be the same for everyone. And so you've got to find what works for you. And so many people don't want to hear that because they just want a quick, easy fix. But if you look deep inside, you'll find it. The best motivations are the ones in you, so the intrinsic ones. Like, you go because you enjoy exercising, you enjoy performing activities. Like, I used to love dancing, so I would look forward to it every day, and dancing is a type of exercising. So you want to find those that are in you, so you do it for the enjoyment of it, the accomplishment, the sense of accomplishment you get, or just a challenge. Like, hey, I want to be able to do 10 reps of bench press today or something. I mean, it can be anything. You can challenge yourself, you can have challenges with other people, you can do whatever you need to do to help motivate you. So many people also will do like more external, it's called extrinsic motivations. Those are good and they get you in, which is great, but they tend to not stick with you as much as if it's something internal that you really enjoy doing or you find that internal reason. So extrinsic is like, oh, I want to look good in that dress, or I really want to show up Kathy next week at the reunion so that I look better than her. Stuff like that. So you hit that timeline of, oh, okay, here's the reunion, and then you stop. So you want to try and find something that works for you, so that it will make you want to stick to your program, your workouts. So another great motivation that I see from clients and stuff is, I want to do it for my health. If it's for your health, that is one awesome way to get in there. And as long as your doctor recommends that you, or says it's okay for you to work out, that is perfect. But we don't all, have health-specific reasons of why we want to be in there. So find your motivation. Honestly, when I started out, it was because I saw pictures of myself and I was like, when did that happen? Because you look at yourself in the mirror every day and you just don't see it. So I saw pictures of myself and I was like, oh my goodness. And then I stepped on a scale because I don't ever weigh myself. And I realized, yeah, probably should do this. And I went to the doctor and he also said, yes, health reasons, you do need to get your weight down. So that was one big reason for me. But that's just weight loss. So if you want to gain weight or if you want to get larger muscles or whatever, you'll find that motivation. So dig deep inside, find it, and you will be so much better off in the long run. So my 3 things three things I wish I had known when I first started out are the importance of nutrition, stretching, and finding that motivation to keep going. Hope this was useful. If not, sorry. But yeah, so hope this helps for you. And if you have any questions, just let me know. Thank you.